Guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm ThatGuyAdz, and by the title you guys already know what car it is, so I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get into it. So this is the Audi S3. You guys are thinking, whose Audi is this? Guess what? It's my Audi. Legitimately, seriously, it's my Audi S3. I picked it up about 2 weeks ago. Big up Charles. Charles actually sold me the car, and to be honest, the whole transaction of it, everything was just on point. Big up Charles, man. Honestly, I appreciate it. This car, well, this S3 is it's a BAM engine. So the engine code is a BAM. It's a 4-wheel drive S3 2002 BAM lump. They come standard 225 bhp. Some systems it says 224, but I don't know. Everyone says that. Well, everyone knows them as 225 BAM lumps. So this has got a 225 BAM engine. It's got a full Miltec exhaust system. Well, it's got a full Miltec catback system with a eBay decat and downpipe. It's been mapped by Tuning Technics, Chris at Tuning Technics. Big up Chris. The car is running stage 2, 285 bhp from what I was told. I did speak to Chris, and Chris did confirm that as well. So I mean, it's quick. It's a very quick car. The torque figure, I'm not sure on the torque figure, but it's very torquey. And you know what, with the 4-wheel drive, it actually helps put the pedal down, and you can actually feel it kick. This car does move. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this car does move. So yeah, the reason why I bought this, obviously, so I sold the Civic, you guys know, sold the Civic, made quite a bit of a profit. And I always said to myself, if I ever get a chance to buy an S3, I'm going to buy one, because I've always wanted an S3 like this. So well, obviously when the opportunity came up, I saw it, messaged obviously Charles. Charles actually came down to show me the car. We didn't even talk about money, no nothing. He took me for a spin. The minute we parked back up, I said to him, I said, Charles, I'm taking the car. He's laughing. He goes, I had a feeling you'd say that. So I was like, yeah, cool, I'm taking it. So yeah, man, honestly, I love this car. Like, I love it, the way it drives. You can drive it so calm, you can drive it hard. It just performs in every single gear, and it just feels so good. So what are the mods? What are my first mods I'm gonna do? Some of you guys might actually cuss me down, but you see these rear lights, this is obviously the facelift version. These facelift rear lights I'm not a big fan of, so I'm going to change these back to the pre-facelift, because I just like the little grey lens on the pre-facelift. So I'm going to change that. These grey inserts here, so these grey bumper skins, or whatever they're called, the door blades, and even the front bumper attachment, they're going to go gloss black. I'm going to see if I can find a private plate for this, and all that's going to be gloss black. I want to do so how I did the Joey mode on my Mark 4, I'm going to do the same thing, but obviously not go crazy and smoke out everything, just within reason. I just want it to look nice. So yeah, so obviously let me show you guys the interior, and then we'll go to the engine. So the interior is pretty much stock. Everything it needs a clean. The car really needs a clean. I've been using it as a daily to go work and back, so yeah, it's quite dirty, but it's very clean in that sense. Nothing's missing, nothing's loose, everything's just nice. Everything's just very nice. There is obviously a Pro Sport It does have a Pro Sport digital boost gauge in PSI, so that's pretty nice to have, which I was going to do anyway, but it came with it, so that's a plus. It's got the upgraded S3 gear knob from the newer generations. Obviously factory Recaros, leather, electric as well. Bose sound system. I mean, the only thing it's missing, I guess, is just a sunroof, but I've never really had a sunroof in any of my cars apart from the Civic. So I mean, at least I can say I've owned the sunroof. So let me show you guys the engine bay. So with the engine bay, pretty much stock. The only thing it does have, which is upgraded, is obviously an oversized tip with a forged 008. I don't know why this ram air filter is so I don't know why there's a small filter on this. I really don't know why, but I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change that. There's a few things I'm gonna change as well. Obviously these boost hoses here, that intercooler pipe, that's obviously been upgraded to a Creation Motorsports one. It's got a Creation Motorsports catch can as well. Obviously there's a few things. This charcoal canister I want to delete because I deleted this on my Mark IV and the car drove exactly the same. So me personally, I think this is a waste. This has no meaning to anything. Even the secondary air pump, I deleted it on my Mark IV as well. So from what I know, I'm not sure if these come with a secondary air pump, and that's what I was told. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but yeah, over time I will go through this car inside and out. You know what it is, I've not had the time to go through anything on this car. Like, I've not done anything. The only thing I've done actually is change the exhaust bushes, because they were actually split. I'll put a picture up just now so you can see that's completely split. So I've changed them to the Powerflex ones, which I'll put a picture of as well. Change it to the Powerflex ones, and obviously I'm not getting no more rattle, but this, I don't know, this is like a few niggly little parts that I need to just fix. But yeah, overall, a few little bits and bobs that I want to change and whatnot. Like this door seal here, I want to change and see if I can get the other S3 type. It's just a few little bits and bobs that I want to change. Like it's the small things. For me, it's the small things that make a difference. Obviously Cupra lip I want to add, but I've been looking at the Maxton designs. They look quite nice as well, so I'm not sure whether I want to go Maxton or I just want to kind of keep it OE and just put a Cupra R lip, paint it gloss black so it matches the other black parts in the car. The ring mirrors, I don't know what to do with the ring mirrors. Spoiler attachments, I don't know. I need you guys to help me on this build. I want to keep it OE because I know these are going up in value, so I don't want to do these crazy mods where it depreciates, and you know, I don't want to do something where I can't go back to the original form. So I want to keep it OE, but OE plus basically. So yeah, I think we should go for a spin. Let me give you guys an insight of how it drives, and yeah, so on to the next one. So how does it feel owning an S3 8L? It feels good, honestly. It feels good. Obviously there's, again, I want to say a big shout out to Charles for actually, you know, being a great sport, man. Like the purchase of this vehicle was just a proper smooth purchase, and he went above and beyond to make sure that I understand what I'm buying, everything he's done to it. You know, like you get some sellers that don't actually really take the time to help you understand what it is that you're buying, and obviously Charles went above and beyond, and you know, came and showed me the car before I even purchased it, and you know, spoke to me about everything. Everything that he told me, he had proof to back it up, paperwork, everything. This car's just top. Yeah, so I mean, obviously there's a few niggly parts that I need to fix. You know, so the shocks are making slight noise. It's not major, and I can still drive without. It's just slowly starting to get a little bit irritating. Other than that, I mean, on idle, it's just smooth. So as I was saying again, this car is stage 2 mapped by Tuning Technics. Shout out to Chris. I also called Chris as well before I actually purchased this car, and he was like, yeah, this S3 that I mapped in particular, well, that S3 that I mapped, owned by Charles at the time, was a very, very strong and healthy S3. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, well, the turbo on it, the KO4 turbo and everything is really strong and it performs very well. So yeah, it's running 285 bhp, and if you guys can hear that, it does have pop and bang maps. Yeah, it's got after like 4,000 RPMs, it does pop and bang. Also does have it also does have launch, so obviously if you if you're at a traffic light and someone comes next to you and you just want to dish out free smoke, turn off traction, clutch down, gas, bang bang bang, let go the clutch and you're gone. But you know what, overall, just driving this car as a daily, like I've been driving it daily for the past week and a half now, 2 weeks now I think. It's been great. I love it. Like honestly, it drives so well, you know, it's just perfect, it's nice. And the car also came with the sub, so it also came with the subwoofer. It's got a full, as I explained already, it's got a full Miltec decant downpipe. Well, yeah, it's an eBay downpipe, I think, with Miltec catback. Now, it's not loud, and I do want it a little bit louder, so I don't know if it's a resonated box or non-resonated box. There is no center box, which confuses me, because if there was no center box, this car should be loud, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's also got the Forge 008, so that's been done. An oversized tip, so turbo induction pipe, that's been done. A few turbos. It's got a Creation Motorsports catch can as well. So I mean, you know, just overall, this is a very fun car. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun in this. Like I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun. The interior is very clean for its age. Like most of the plastics and everything are still intact. They still have the same color. Now sometimes it fades over time, but the color on these, I think it's got an upgraded S3 gear knob from the newer versions. The steering wheel, I think it's the same. I mean, it's just been kept very, very clean. Obviously there's a boost gauge. This one is a Pro Sport boost gauge, and I will be adding a few more, oil pressure gauge, fuel temperature gauge, and stuff like that, water temperature and so on. This obviously the S3s come standard with the Bose system. This is quick. It's a fun car to just, I don't really want to say much, but yeah, it's a very fun car. Could potentially get you into trouble, but what can you do? So yeah, I mean, you know what, every time I drive this car, it just puts a smile on my face, honestly. And it's like, the harder you drive it, like the more exciting it gets. And yeah, it's just every time it just puts a smile on my face. So yeah, I forgot to mention as well, the car is very filthy, and I will get it clean soon. But yeah, one thing I've noticed on this, so boost actually kicks in around 2.5, but it's very subtle, and then it kind of builds up, and it fully kicks in, I think, about 4,000 RPMs. That's when you can feel it. Like that's when you can really feel it. So just filled up. Yeah, this car, I don't know if you guys have seen from obviously my previous videos when I had the Mark IV Golf 180 GTI AUM. That was like the first, well, that was the second 180 that I had, that I've owned. That was the second 180 that I've owned. And you know what, these cars are really, really underestimated. I believe that these cars are really underestimated, only because like the power you can gain from these. Obviously you got to do a few engine mods and etc to get to a nice BHP figure, or sometimes you got to do bolt-ons, or you know, bore out the engine and etc. But I think the power delivery from these is very exciting than the power delivery that you get from like 2Ds and so on and forth. But again, I don't know, innit? It's been a little while. I've got this habit. I get a 2 litre TFSI, and then I go back to a 180, then a 2 litre. I don't know what it is. I just keep doing it. It's just a very bad habit. But this car, I'll be honest with you, like, I'm gonna keep it. I've got my Momo steering wheel to go on. I do want to get a set of buckets. I do want to gut out the insides, as in like keep all the door cards and everything, but just gut out the seats and everything, boot space and all of that, put a cage in. I've got so many plans for this. So I mean, yeah. 60 feet, trying it. And it's coming beside me. Do you guys want to hear the pop and bangs if it works? Let's see. Alright. Try it. I mean, it's not amazing, but it sounds stupid. Like, honestly, like, I don't know, like, these pop and bangs, compared to a lot of cars nowadays, you hear like bang, 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 bang. Like these sound like little, like, I don't know. It's weird to explain it. It just doesn't sound right. But obviously the standstill launch sounds a lot more aggressive. It sounds a lot more aggressive. Everything about this car is very clean, and it's very well maintained. Everything is well maintained. I still need to do a service on it. I need to obviously clean out the insides. Well, I need to clean out the inside and outside. So when I get a chance, FH detailing, I'll come see you. Yeah. So that I'm gonna have a chat with obviously my painter, First Body Works. Ah man, big up, man. I'm gonna have a word with him because there's something I want to do on the exterior that I think he can only do best, and if I try, it's just not gonna go well. So yeah, there's a few bits and bobs that I want to do, but obviously you guys do know there's a fire extinguisher on here, right? At the moment there are budget tyres on the car that came with the car, so that's something that I'm gonna be looking into. But again, I don't want to put Michelin PS4s on these and then change the alloys, and then I'm gonna have issues like swapping over and whatnot. I'd rather do it all in one go. So I'm just planning everything out slowly, and then obviously, yeah, it's just gonna, once the funds are available and everything is there, then obviously I'm gonna do it all in one go, kind of, no, well, bit by bit. Obviously you guys will see the process anyway, so yeah. Guys, I just want to say a big thank you for everyone that's supporting the channel. If you've been following me and supporting me, I appreciate it. Honestly, it means a lot. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy watching my videos, hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed to the channel, smash that thumbs up button, share the video. Let's try and get it out there as much as possible, innit, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. And obviously, if there's anything you guys want me to maybe think about doing on this, or like any modifications or anything, you guys' suggestions, just write them in the description, well, write them in the comment section below, and I'll try and see what I can do. Yeah. So yeah, peace guys.